Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Sosbans and Sidesteps podcast. I'm delighted to be joined by Scarlets backrower Dan Davis. Thank you for joining me. How are you?
Yeah, I'm all good, mate. How are you?
I'm good. So we like to start these things nice and simple. So what is your full name and do you have any nicknames?
So Daniel Fabian Davis is my name, and the boys call me Stinky. I don't know why, but probably because I smell good. Like,
Okay, yeah, I'll take that. It's what the kids have to go by. So we want to get to know you and all about your rugby journey. How old were you when you first picked up a ball? All the way through to now. So what is Stinky's pathway to rugby?
see, that's clean off. Nah, it's all good. It's all good. So picked up a ball when I was like 8 years old. Playing for Llandilo. Played up until under 16s, and then got picked up from a Scarlets then. Got offered an academy contract. Played Wales under 16s, and then went to Coleg Shigar. Played with them for 2 years. Played for Wales under 18s and 20s, and then got offered a professional contract then when I was 19. And then been the Scarlets ever since then.
So obviously Scarlets is a massive region, especially compared to some of the others, and the distance you've traveled. You being at Llandilo, how did you get back and forth to to training basically in those early days? Was it all relying on your parents?
Well, I had my Corsa, like black Corsa, so I was just driving. And then I went to Swansea University, so I was quite lucky. Scarlets offered me a house in Llanelli then, so I was sharing with Morgan Jones. So then we just share lifts and stuff to training then. So I moved out of Llandilo when I was 17.
Wow, so that's quite early to take quite a big step. So fair play to you. You knew what you wanted. You went for it.
Yeah.
So I can remember when you burst onto the scene, and I don't want to say you were scrawny, but you were a lot smaller than you were now, and you were obviously you were jackling everything. But in the past few seasons, you've put on a bit of bulk, and your carrying has become a much bigger part of your game. So how would you describe yourself as a player, and what's your favorite part of the game? What are your strengths?
I mean, like I like use my feet. Like to think I'm, on the faster side. So using my speed, footwork. I would do a lot of work on like my jackling and stuff. But yeah.
So in terms of working hard, keeping going forward, always striving for the next level. We talked to a few guys, and they consume a lot of rugby visually. So what do you do to try and make yourself better? Do you watch a lot of rugby? Do you study certain players, or is it all just focusing on the same things on the park?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a lot of extras and stuff in training. Obviously, we do loads of analysis type stuff as well. So always watching back training, seeing where, what things you've done wrong, what things you've done right. And then, just working on them after training then. But yeah, like similar to the other boys, like we watch loads of rugby and stuff. So you pick up stuff then.
So who are you watching at the minute? What back rows stand out for you, and who would you say you are similar to out there in the world?
I love Ardy Severe. I just think he's sick. Yeah, I watch him quite a lot. I remember back in the day, I got the analysis coaches to like clip up loads of clips of him. So I'd like study a lot of what he does and stuff. I just think he's awesome. Like,
yeah, that's brilliant. So if we come on to the Scarlets, it's been a very what if season. So many games that, well, not so many, but majority of losses could have quite easily have been wins. So top 8 is still up for grabs. Leinster come into the park this Saturday. What's the week been like? Has anyone been sneaking any chocolate eggs in?
No. Now, obviously, we know what's at stake this weekend and stuff, and we know Leinster are going to come. They're class. But we've had a really good week this week, and boys are confident. So yeah, we've kept spirits high. The self-belief in the squad is really, really good. So our boys are confident.
So you've been a Scarlet your entire career so far. So you're pretty much a one club man since you've turned professional. So what's been your best memory of being a Scarlet so far?
I always think back to when we played Racing away in the European Cup. Like, it must have been like 4 years ago now. And that was like my first, well, maybe a bit longer than that, but no, I was playing quite a lot. I think Cubby was injured at the time, and I just remember that game that just stood out. The crowd and just the arena it was in and stuff. It was just so cool. So I'd say that's like a standout for me, really. That was just such a cool moment.
Okay. That was an away one. Can we get a home standout? At the park. With all the fans around. We know the boys have spoken about how important it is to get that crowd.
Yeah.
What's it like for you?
I'd say that Glasgow game. I know we lost in the semi-finals, but that Glasgow game that was class. It was just packed, and I was starting that game, and it was such a cool occasion. That's other than the away one with Racing, that would be a standout for me as well. That was class. I know we lost, so it was gutting, but it was it was sick.
That's amazing. So, like I said, top 8 still up for grabs. 100% going to do it. Winning every game for the rest of the season. No doubts in our mind. So, can I do some quick fire questions with you? All you need to do is answer straight off the top of your head. No thinking. Just bam, bam, bam. Nice and quick. Finish off.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. Okay. Tea or coffee?
Coffee.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Up and under or kick to the corner?
Kick to the corner.
Favorite player growing up?
Ardy Surveyor.
Favorite superhero?
Batman.
Batman. Love Batman. If you could be any animal, what would it be?
A lion.
A lion. Do you have any pre-match superstitions?
Nah.
All right. Your dinner party, 3 guests, any time period, doesn't have to be rugby, dead, alive. What 3 people would you love at the table?
Go Tiger Woods.
Aye.
John Jones. Go Donald Trump.
Wow. That's the first Trump we've had, but we've had a few Tiger Woods. Fair play. That's very interesting. I love that little cheeky grin you had there. We want to see more of that on the field, to be fair. That's awesome. So that is all my questions answered, Dan. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you to all our listeners. If you've enjoyed this, please like, share, follow, subscribe. And we look forward to bringing you more content like this. Thank you again, Dan.
Man, thank you. Bye. Cheers, mate.